And now to recognize our graduating tutors, here is our coordinator of the tutoring program, William Hardaway.
Sorry, not sorry, don't mind me, I'm living a dream, living a dream, yeah.
Hello, everybody. I hope that you're all doing well out there. And I know when we talk about graduation and recognition, we think about the time that we've been in this pandemic, and you all, many of you who continue your education from grade school have been at this for a very long time. And for those of you who have returned to school after a break, you've also been at this for a very long time. And so we come to a lifetime cumulative effect for you to be here in this moment and ready to graduate. I think about the class of 2020 and the pandemic and how they weren't able to celebrate. And I think about them because I do also want to acknowledge them, and we acknowledged our graduating tutors last year, but I feel it's necessary to acknowledge everybody at Fresno State from the class of 2020. And as for the class of 2021, you spent a lifetime to get to this moment. And this is honestly just the beginning. This is just the beginning of your journey. You have invested a lot in yourself, and other folks have invested a lot in you to get you to this point, because this is a rare success in our society. It is not a common thing for folks to graduate from college. And so this is a milestone, bigger than many of the milestones that you've already laid on the road. And I hope that the road ahead is forged with bigger and bigger stones. With that said, I would like to announce our fall 2021 graduates. First, we have Justin Barnett for math. Then we have Alondra Guadarrama for CSDS. We have Preet Kaur for chemistry. We have Arambir Lit for communication. We have Mel Lopez for writing.
No.
Ashley Mays. Oh, Ashley Sarah. Hey, Ashley. For math. We have Nick Medina for economics.
Nick.
We have Matt for writing. We have Rachel Pham for accounting. We have Alyssa Rivera for chemistry. We have Andre Sarando for math.
Woohoo, Andre!
So, Andre, very fitting that you have the hat. I think this is a time for us to acknowledge all of you. Your contributions in the Learning Center are not unnoticed. And you as students, what I always say about tutors is it's interesting because you're on the same journey as the students you're helping. You have the same stress, you have the same challenges, you have the same moments of uncertainty. And you take all of that on your shoulders and also want to help your peers through the same journey that you're on And that is not only full of humility, but that is also a noble path to take as a college student. So at this time, if anyone would like to say anything about any of the graduates or all of the graduates, I want to open the floor for you to do so.
I'll start. You know, I've had the very good fortune of being able to chat with all of you, and to some degree, and for a few of you, I've had the real honor of being a friend. It's been a real privilege getting to know more about your interests, your family life, your career goals, your upbringing, and what you've had to overcome to get where you are today. Like I was telling a few of you right now, actually, earlier, I know that each semester a void needs to be filled. And this semester, that void is very large and very wide, but I think we all have comfort in knowing that the future is very, very bright for you all, and that you all will continue to prosper and excel. Y'all are such amazing tutors, mentors, leaders, and human beings, and I couldn't be any happier and more excited to see what this next stage in life has in store for y'all. So congrats. It's been great working with y'all, and I sincerely hope for the best.
Woohoo, well said, Ernie.
That was amazing.
Thanks, Anis.
I wanted to say
Thanks,
something
Ernie.
too, even though I don't know everyone here. To all the people who I do know, first of all, I'm so glad that I get to see all of you. Like, it's so nice to see everyone. And also to everyone who I don't know, I just want to say that this is probably one of the best jobs you will ever have. Take it from me, this position and working for the Learning Center and working with everyone in the Learning Center is honestly such an amazing experience. And you might not know it now, but as you go, you know, to grad school or to your future jobs, you're gonna really use a lot of the things you learned as a tutor in the Learning Center in your future, and you're really gonna reflect a lot. Because one thing that I definitely think about all the time, especially because I worked as a tutor and in the front desk, is a lot of the, you know, interpersonal relationships that I had at the Learning Center really set me up for being an adult and working with people and being a student, or just everything. I don't want to get emotional because after Ernie, we just can't do this today. We just can't do this. But I'm proud of everyone. Congratulations. It's definitely difficult to be a student during the pandemic, so you've all done amazing.
Oh, thanks, Chanel, and thank you for coming to this Tutor Awards. I'm glad you accepted. It's nice to see our alumni here on this.
You didn't have to ask twice. I was looking for a reason.
I love it. Would anybody else like to speak to the graduates before we move on in the program?
I guess I'll say something. Well, hey graduates. I mean, most of you know me. I'm Tanya. For those of you who don't, I used to be a math tutor. And some used to know me as Princess Tanya. So if you've heard that name. Well, I wanted to say congratulations on making it this far. You're graduating, and it's awesome that you've been a tutor, that you put in the work to help other students. And not only you have to deal with online classes and all that transition, but the fact that you were willing to be a tutor during that and like be online for students and help them during this tough time as well. That was really something that you took on, and you did awesome at it. And I just wanted to say congratulations. Good luck in your future endeavors. And yeah, the Learning Center is probably the best job you'll ever have, just like Chanel said. But yeah, good luck and congrats again.
Hey, thanks, Tanya.
I also wanted to say congratulations to all the graduates.
I don't know all of you, but quite a few of you have either done prep with me or you're my mentor. Shout out to Preet. But all you guys are really good role models for the rest of the new tutors and tutors that have also been here. So great job, guys. Congrats.
I have something to add. To the graduating tutors, thank you for letting us be a part of your team for your own success. I know that you may have come into this for many reasons, as a job, something to get paid for, something to really bolster your credentials with your field of study, your area of expertise. But and this is the same thing that I would have said, like, if we were all on campus. We hire you knowing that this is never going to be your last job ever. So, while you're here, we're really grateful that you've been able to tutor students and help students along in their journey. And we just hope that you do, that you're set up for success in whatever you do next. So thank you.
Okay, with that said, I would like to present to you the graduating class of 2021.
Woohoo!
Man, that was amazing. And it was really good to just have an opportunity to hear from some of your peers about how important and how impactful your work has been to each of us personally, but also your work as it's impacted students. I can tell you all from my own perspective here that it's been greatly missed being able to walk through the Learning Center and see all of your faces on a day-to-day basis in that Learning Center. You guys all have no idea how much of an uplifting feeling it is to know the journeys that college represents to you all, to know the impact that students have when they encounter you in that challenge of a subject or the challenge academically, and to know the great work that you do, not only the stuff we see, but the impact you have, some of those intangibles that are connected to success. It's something to where it's just, it just stays with you. And so for myself and for a lot of my colleagues that maybe aren't here today, I just wanted to share that on your behalf. I really appreciate the fingerprints you all have. And even today, seeing some of our legends return today, it's just such a happy, uplifting moment, because you all bring so much positivity and energy and hope for the future of education and the future successes through your work. So thank you all.